If you look at what is behind me, don't assume that I'm in some tea garden of Assam. I am not. This is my neighborhood park and my daily supply of fresh oxygen. Okay, now today we are going to take a look at what you should do as part of your preparation process for the ICSE English Language Class 10 Semester 1 Board Examination on the 29th of November. What your approach should be before the examination and during the examination. Now, during the examination you get, I think, 10 minutes of reading time now, right? So how, what you should do during that reading time, don't look here and there and start exclaiming, "Arey, easy paper hai, tough paper hai, mushkil hai." Don't do all that. Spend those 10 minutes usefully, productively. Read the comprehension passage not once but twice during those 10 minutes. There should be a difference in the way you read it the first time and the second time. The first reading can be to basically understand what the passage is all about. Now, if we are to take this specimen paper as some kind of a yardstick, I presume they would give you a story, right? Which is why if you see the test series that Study with Sudhir has put out on its app, is basically to do with a lot of stories, because stories, there is an advantage, there is a disadvantage. The advantage is that it may be easy to follow a particular story being told by the author. The disadvantage is that you need to know it much more in detail, because when it is some kind of a factual reportage being used as a passage, what happens is that you need to only focus on the facts given in that passage. It becomes easier to answer the questions that follow. But when it is a story, there could be slightly interpretative questions also being thrown at you, so it becomes a little tricky in that sense. Okay, which is why I said the first reading to understand the story, the second reading in order to know it more in depth as to what is happening. Uske baad you read the questions, okay, and then try to correlate, okay, this question's answer is in this particular paragraph or in this piece of dialogue. Okay, so as I said, our, for instance, there is an entire comprehension passage that I have taken from a book written on Veerappan, right? There is another one from R.K. Narayan's novels, The Financial Expert. As I said, I mean, there are different kind of passages taken, all are stories, so that gives you a scope, and we are trying to be as close, unlike the many sample papers that are flooding the market, we have tried to be as close to the specimen paper put out by the ICSE Council. So you need to practice on that, and that's why I strongly recommend the Study with Sudhir test series on English language. The second reading, as I said, read it slowly, understand the interplay of characters. For instance, in the specimen paper, the interplay of Swami and his father, what happens in his relationship with the spider, the mother's role. Okay, so all those interplay of characters you can understand. Similarly, with whatever passage that you get, this is important. Okay, um, the the third point that you need to do is the third reading you should do after you start reading the questions. Uske baad you read the questions and try to correlate and start marking the most obvious and the easy ones, because out of 20 questions you will get the easy ones. The tricky ones, and I want you to be careful about them, are the questions number 15 to 20, wherein you will be getting about the sequence, and there could be something tricky, so you have to be very careful which word has been used where, and accordingly mark your answers. Okay, so that is going to be a place 15 to 20. Those questions, 6 questions, I want you to be more careful about. Don't be in a tearing hurry to mark the questions or write the option. Okay, you could try attempting the grammar portion. Okay, what you do is the first 15 minutes try to do the most obvious ones from comprehension. The next 20 minutes look at the grammar part. Okay, so till about 11:35 hopefully you're done with the grammar part. You will be able to do all of that in one go, and thereafter you could come back to the comprehension and look at the ones which you have a little doubt on, or you are finding a little tricky. Okay, last 10 minutes definitely for the revision is something which you should, I insist, devote. Okay, now as far as the grammar portion is concerned, here are 2 3 tips I want to give you. Please read it aloud to yourself, especially when it comes to verbs and tenses and prepositions, whether it sounds okay to the ear. Okay, you will apply the rules, but sometimes you will overlook in what context it has been used, so you need to be very careful about that. For instance, when the riots broke out, the chief minister called in the CRPF, or the CRPF was called in by the chief minister, right? In is the thing. When the riots broke out, the chief minister called up the prime minister, right? So in what context which preposition is used is something you need to be careful about, and you need to read it again and again, say it aloud to yourself in the year, so that you are able to get it whether it's right or wrong. We do a lot of practice on it on our Ashwin batch and also the language test series. So that is something which I hope our students will be able to do very well, and if you have practiced well, there's no reason you will not be able to get it. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're a student of Study with Sudhir or otherwise, right? It's just that we do much more practice on our app. um, Transformation of sentences, especially when it comes to direct to indirect, active to passive voice, what you should do is to look at the four options and try to reverse it. And reverse karne se, are you getting the one which is there in the question? That's a good way to cross check the way you do your active to passive, direct to indirect kind of transformation. So that is again something. So do this cross checking, cross verification every time, so that you are 100% sure that you have chosen the correct option. Okay, so those are my tips as far as your first English paper is concerned, English language paper. I hope you do well. This is your good chance to score a 40 on 40, because in the semester 2 paper you will not get a 40 on 40. SMA, sometimes even in letter, you will lose that 1 2 marks, half a mark here and there. But this is your good chance to actually score a 40 on 40, and you should consider yourself lucky that you don't have to write the précis writing, the summary writing, right? Because there students would invariably lose a mark or two. Here, that question number 15 to 16, equally 20, equally tricky, but it's something which you can actually navigate. So all the best to you. Practice as much as you can between now and Sunday, so that you are well versed. Do as many MCQs as possible. The more grammar questions you solve, the better you will get at it. Okay, thank you very much for watching. All the success to you, I wish. Thank you very much.